Hi there, Sagittarius, and welcome back to Star-Lord's Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the month of December 2021. Happy birthday to any of you Saggies out there celebrating a birthday this month. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful one. Just to let you know, I put out a video. I'm not sure if you saw it or not, but there won't be any weekly videos from Star-Lord's Tarot this month, in the month of December. Perhaps in January I will have to update you at that point in January as to when the weeklies will be resuming. But this December monthly is here, plus I will be putting out January monthlies as well. So we're going to have to settle for the week-to-weeks from the monthlies for now. Extenuating circumstances, I won't be able to do it. However, I would like to wish those of you who are celebrating Christmas this year a very happy and joyous season. So celebrate away. It's birthday month and Christmas. So have a wonderful, wonderful December. Let's get started with your reading, Sagittarius. Your overall energy is Major Arcana, the moon in the upright position. This is Pisces energy. Some of you could be involved with the Pisces, but the moon is in the upright position, can be a little bit tricky. You might have to navigate this month with your intuition, if you will. The reason being is because when the moon is in the upright position, things can be a little bit skewed. There could be something going on in your family life, in your work life, or in your romantic life that maybe is not making a lot of sense to you. Perhaps, you know, something is looking one way, but it really isn't. There could be a lot of room for error. There could be a lot of room for misunderstandings when the moon is in the upright position, because it can sometimes point to deception, self-deception, deception coming from others, or it could just be a misunderstanding. So that's why we really, really need to listen to our intuition. So if something seems strange to you this month, Sagittarius, tap into your intuition and try not to jump to conclusions, because sometimes the moon in the upright can make us jump to conclusions and only to find out later that that's not really what was happening. So in week one, we have Major Arcana, the Judgment in the upright, rooted down by the Seven of Swords reversed. So the Judgment in the upright position can point to a situation being resurrected, where something we thought was done and dusted, you know, rears its head again. So for some of you, it could be a relationship. For others of you, it could be a situation from the past. Others of you could be a job or a career or something like that that's back on the table again, and you thought that you would never be revisiting this. It could be that you are revisiting this, or the opportunity at least is there. So you will need to make a judgment call on that. Remember, we have free will, so even if somebody comes back on the scene again, doesn't mean we have to take them back. We can say yay or nay. So there could be a need to make a judgment call in week one for some of you. And it's paired up here with the Seven of Swords in the reverse position. So it could be that there's not a lot of time to deliberate, if you will, on the judgment, because sometimes the Seven of Swords in reverse can point to we don't have time, or we can't avoid something anymore. So it could be that for some of you. For others of you, this could be somebody, see, maybe this energy was the Seven of Swords in the upright position. Seven of Swords can be somebody who dips out, somebody who's a little bit sketchy. Could be somebody who just takes off and just ghosts you, or just disappears on you, and you don't know why. It could have been somebody who just disappeared, and then now they're back. Okay, and you have to make a judgment call on whether or not. Now, this is not necessarily a romantic situation. It could be a friendship. It could be, you know, pretty much anything. But it was there and then it was gone. They did a disappearing act and you're not really sure. Remember, the moon is overall energy. So try not to jump to conclusions maybe about this situation. Maybe try to get clarification before you make any final judgment call on that. So in week two, we have Major Arcana, the Hierophant in the upright position, rooted down by the Two of Wands. The Hierophant, which is Taurus energy, is about making a commitment. So perhaps some of you are dealing with something pretty serious this month. Maybe there's somebody or a situation that has come back, has resurrected again, and now they're asking for a commitment. It could be somebody, an ex that you broke up with, and now they're back on the scene, and now they all of a sudden they're there and they actually want to, get engaged, get married, move in with you, so forth. They want a commitment from you. Or maybe you want a commitment from them. For others of you, the Hierophant could be about something completely different. Perhaps you are making a commitment to perhaps a new job, a new town, a new apartment, new something. Others of you could be offered something, perhaps like something official. Maybe it's a term position with the government, or especially with schools or churches or anything official like that. Others of you could just be feeling extremely where you would like to just do things in a conventional manner. Maybe you're feeling really conventional in week 2. The Two of Wands is rooting it down. This is one foot in the past, one foot in the future. Something is going on with some of you Sagittarius. There's like a critical point at the beginning of this month for you, where something is back on the table again. Something you thought was gone is back again. You need to make this judgment call, but it's a serious thing because there seems to be some kind of commitment involved. So perhaps for some of you, you were actually engaged to this person or committed to this person, then they just dipped out without explanation. And maybe you still don't really know what happened with the moon here, and they need to give you some explanation as to what happened here. I just say don't jump to conclusions, but if something really serious is happening here, especially if someone is asking for a commitment, you need to really, really get clarification on that, or at least put off the decision if it's in any way possible. Now, it could be a person, like I said, a relationship, or it could be a situation, a work situation, a career. Again, it's a general read, so take what resonates for you. Now, we're moving on to week 3, which is Christmas week. You have the Four of Wands in the upright, rooted down by the Knight of Cups in the upright. So the Four of Wands is, we have arrived. This is a nice energy, especially to have for the week of Christmas. This can represent a small group of people getting together. It could be family or whatever, all getting together in one place, gathering together, and having a really good enjoyment in terms of the holiday, perhaps all spending it together, feeling really good. Very solid group of people who are getting together. The Four of Wands is also like a card that kind of represents a victory, or we've accomplished something, we have arrived. So there could be some kind of connection there where there's an accomplishment involved. And sometimes the Four of Wands can even represent an engagement party or a wedding. So it looks like something is happening here. Maybe the commitments all... Mind you, Sagittarius is very much like Gemini in that respect. And you guys can, be very whimsical and just... get caught up in the romance of everything. So maybe if somebody does come back and then they're more serious and they ask for a commitment, next thing you know, you're having an engagement party the week of Christmas. Because it's paired over here with the Knight of Cups. This is Knight in shining armor. This is the romantic dreamer. Someone coming on the scene, offering you, the sun, the moon, the stars, wants to take you on a romantic adventure. It could be an offer of your dream job. It could be an offer to do something that you love to do. Beautiful. Week 3 is absolutely beautiful. There's an offer there. There's, there's really nice stuff here in week 3. Let's see how week 4 is, how we end the month and the year. We've got the Five of Wands in the reverse position, rooted down by the Nine of Swords reversed. So the Five of Wands, this is interesting because this is like no more competition, right? So the Five of Wands reversed is where the competition is over, and it points back to the Four of Wands, which is actually in your reading. So this is about a victory. The competition is over. We won. So if that was playing out for you in any way, Sagittarius, maybe you were being competitive either romantically or, career-wise or something with others or whatever was going on, but it looks like, that's no longer happening in week 4. Also, too, Five of Wands in the upright points to that he said, she said nonsense drama, and goes nowhere. And when it's in reverse, this is where the drama comes to an end. So maybe for some of you, there's a lot of drama surrounding the first 3 weeks. Could explain the moon here, where there's just like strange things happening, and maybe you can't figure out what's going on. But then at the end of the month, all of a sudden the drama comes to an end. You emerge as the victor, and it's with the Five of Swords reversed, or the Nine of Swords reversed, which is coming out of, overthinking a situation, having sleepless nights, and, thinking about something. And I could definitely see you being in that energy with the moon here, because something something weird's going on here. And you're trying to put your finger on it. Somebody returns. Maybe they're telling you a story about why they did what they did or what happened, and you're just trying to put the pieces together. But there's something serious at stake here. So you really, really need to think long and hard on this one, Sagittarius. Just make sure you listen to your intuition for sure. Because it looks like you want to move forward with something, and the opportunity is here. But it could be that somebody is coming back now, maybe causing confusion. So, in closing, we will be pulling one card from the zodiac deck for love and romance, and one for career and finance. Let's see what love and romance is. Moon in Cancer. Okay, so the moon, when the moon is in Cancer, it could be that, well, we do see possible Cancer energy here with the Knight of Cups, but when the moon is in Cancer, perhaps something really, could be a proposal. It could be something really significant happening in your love life. Cancer could be the, definitely could be the suitor here. This could be someone who's, you're romantically linked to. It could also be that a Cancer introduces you to your new love. Or, yeah, like I said, something significant happens when the moon's in Cancer. So let's move on to career and finance for Sagittarius. What's happening there? We've got Sun in Virgo. New adventure, Sun in Virgo. So it could be that, again, when the moon is in Virgo, perhaps something significant happens with your finances, with your career. Virgo could be a potential new business partner or boss or someone connected to your career. So that's what I have for you, Saggy. I really hope the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you when I see you. Bye-bye for now.